Hello and welcome back to Rotting Heights, a park in Rollercoaster Tycoon, and to the 200th video in the series. Wow, I mean, I'm quite amazed that there's actually so much content in this single expansion of the game. So yeah, happy me! Now, because this is the 200th video, I think that, I thought we should do something special. And, well, for one, that is completing the park, though by now that isn't even anything special anymore. Cause, yeah, only 40 guests, half a year? I think that the park's in the pocket. But I'm gonna finish it in one go. So, at least something special to celebrate 200 videos of Rollercoaster Tycoon Corkscrew Follies expansion. It's a whole mouthful when you say it like that. Anyway, so the park then, huh? Well, last time we built this little bit underwhelming coaster. It's not bad or anything. I mean, 7 isn't bad, but I wanted it to be 8. I wanted it to be grand, and it isn't. It's a bit of a shame, but hey, what can we do, right? Well, build better coasters. But yeah, before we get started, why don't we do a quick pricing check and find out that it seems that the ship might have lost its... Oh no, still popular. And look at that, it's made us 5 grand already. The other rides, the Dome, the Theater of Doom. Yeah, look at that. Already lost its value, so we're gonna lower this pricing. Now, this leads me actually to another thing, and that is that, see, the guests in this park are really poor. And right now, we have quite a few guests leaving. They're also coming into the park, but they're leaving too quickly, I feel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lower the pricing on quite a lot of rides. For example, you! Oh, popularity 0. There's still folks in line for it, but... Okay, well, I guess I was right on time then. So we're gonna lower most of the prices to more acceptable prices, so the guests can stay longer. Not for everything. The coasters, for example, they are going to stay at their same price. But stuff like this, I mean, look at that, 3.95. This ride with the $5 pricing remains as popular as it is. So we're gonna charge like, I don't know, $2.50 for this. Now lower the pricings a lot on most of the rides. Just so that the guests stay longer. I think that's a pretty clever idea. Well, let's actually enable the rides for now so that they can actually see what the crap I'm doing. Basically, the pricing, I'll determine that more or less on like the popularity. I mean, this ride, oh man, no, we're gonna charge $5 for this. I mean, I don't want to completely do away with any profits we're making, but in general, the slower rides and, well, you as well. I'm sorry, I mean, you were racking up a record profits, but no, we're gonna lower you. Now, not the newest rides that we've built. I mean, they still need to make their money's worth. But we will lower their pricings fairly soon. So, oh, and there's of course also this cycleway. Yeah, that has been adjusted already. Good. This hasn't been adjusted, but I mean, look at this. This is a high excitement rating. To be honest, I feel like we shouldn't really adapt the pricing of this. Right, good. Good stuff then. So, we've adjusted a bunch of rides, and mainly the aim for that is to, well, once they run out of money or they run low on cash, they can still go on quite a few rides. Now, let's also do a vandalism check. See if anything got demolished whilst we were building coasters and whatnot. I haven't seen that much so far. Let's also disable the terrain. And poof, there was no more terrain. Very interesting view this. Quite like it, to be honest. Oh, I spotted you. Alright, so then, wait, hold on a second. Is that, Oh no, I thought for a moment this was an exit path, but no, this leads to there. To this crap wheel. So we need to replace these light posts, and that's it pretty much. Right, very good. Now, let's get the view back to normal. And it is time for us to continue with the building. Now, because we have just built the coaster, I think we should get ourselves a gentle ride. And, well, you know, we don't really have that many more to build right now. We only got a slide and space rings. So, you know what? We're gonna go for space rings. And we are going to put them right over here. Let's see, one further back actually. 3 in a way. What? I thought I had removed all of them. Oh no, there's a dead one right behind them. Right, now there's a 2-tile gap there, and that is there on purpose. So, don't think that, you know, I'm placing stuff inefficiently, because there is sense behind this madness. Now we want a really short queue for this, because for some reason as well, this ride is a master in racking up insane intensity, really. Or a nausea it was, not intensity. I don't really know why. Well, I guess, I mean, all they do really is spin around. So, perhaps that has something to do with it, really, but... Now, let's see. We need to set this one up for... Wow, it is actually set. There isn't much I can do. Then we will do the cosmetics over here. Oh. I haven't really ever gone with these colors. I don't know really. This looks cool in a way. How does this look, for example? It doesn't look so bad actually. I quite like this. Yeah, we're gonna go with this. I think that's cool. Right, this will be the Centrifugitron. There. It isn't really that classy, but hey, I mean, these are space rings. They aren't classy either, so... There. Now, because the nausea rating is really high on this, alright? No, we don't have the ratings, but trust me, it will be very high. We're gonna get ourselves an extra handyman. There. You will cover any extra vomit that this will generate. Now, one thing I seem to have forgotten in the last video was to check out how these rides were affected by the new ratings. So, ooh, I think this went from a 3.4 to a 3.7, and this went from a 4.3 to a 4.6. It isn't as grand and improved as it is with the coasters, but it's definitely there. Look at this. I mean, almost a high excitement rating for a gentle ride. That's very good, you know. That's very, very good. So, yeah, happy me. Now, we got this ride. It is time for us to build the other coaster that is gonna be right next to this one. So, let's get some terraforming done here. And one up there. Oh, come on. You need to be going there. Then what we will do is we will get ourselves the... Oh, no, I can't. I don't have the cash for this, really. I need a lot more cash to get anything decent. So we're gonna build this one instead. I know it's a bit of a bad alternative, but, well, I'd rather have a coaster than no coaster. Right, I think that's, that only makes sense, so, yeah. I need to remove this piece, and then go up to there, and move all the way back to there. Right, now what we're gonna do first now is we are going to hook up the queue and exit. The exit shouldn't be that challenging, really. Here I thought to hook up this coaster all the way over there. I don't think that that is even gonna remotely happen. So, hold on a second. Let me just quickly take a look at the whole situation here in the underground, cause balls, this is difficult. Right. So we have an exit over there that basically needs to go there. And then I have a queue path. I mean, am I going to do that? You know, make it so horrendously long that I don't think. Alright, yeah, fine, we will do that. Besides, what's over... Oh, yeah, there is stuff there. We could move that, though. I mean, it is... No, actually, I cannot move that, because I lack the mine theming where this is from. So we're not going to. Now, instead, we're gonna have a monstrously long queue path. One that I won't be proud of ever. But it's all for park planning and all that. Though, I mean, realistically speaking, you know, it isn't really that well planned. The thing is, though, you kind of want to spread your rides around a little bit. And that's basically why I wanted to hook up over there. Because, yeah, over here, I mean, there's already like a bajillion coasters over there. So, oh well. Anyway, time to get this going. That is the exit. And then, what is this? Why do I have two build selectors now? Alright. Now, all I need to do really is see that I get this to... Oh, then there's a roller coaster in the way. If I go up, then there's also a roller coaster in the way. Ah, balls. That's gonna be annoying really, because... Yeah, this is going to be in the way there forever. Wait, if I manage to get this to go over there, and then there is... What roller coaster is in the way now? I mean, really, I can't even see any roller coaster tracks being in the way. I honestly... Oh, there might be this drop that we got in there. Yeah, that could very well be it. So what we're then going to do, rather than going up, which was the intent at first, we're now gonna go down. And I know this is the most worstly constructed queue path ever conceived, but... And actually, I need to go over there, and then... Right, but then I need to move this like one further up. Now right now, I should... Yes, it does hook up. Right, this is absolutely atrocious, really. Good thing for us, it's in the underground, so the guests won't notice it too much, or at least the looks of the parks aren't spoiled by this, but man, this is atrocious. Absolutely, completely horrible. Worst exit path ever, if you ask me. And this is going to be even worse. No, man. Yeah. Right, let's actually get the terrain back up here, because that will help. Now, basically, what I need to do here is I need to get up to... I don't know, can I go even further up? I can. Yeah, right, so from there on, this is... Oh man, this is... Oh, this is horrible. This is beyond horrible even. Oh man, what am I doing? I'm having serious doubts about the smartness of this, but... There! We have ourselves an entrance queue. Now well. You know what? Time to get this actual coaster built, because, yeah. Complaining about bad infrastructure, well, the good thing is, you don't see a whole lot of it. So, now, we need to go forward to actually get to building this, and then, you know what? First of all, let's actually fix up the terrain again. So that it doesn't look too shabby. And then... we need to lower this, like this. Alright, so already we're following a different path than we were doing with the other coaster. It's alright there, I mean, I don't mind, but it's already quite curious. Alright, so am I then going to be able to... Yeah, I will be. The only thing I want to do is... Yeah, that is going to be an issue, I feel. I need to stick this at height 20. Because, yeah, I won't be able to... Oh man, that... Oh, balls! Poor planning! Ooh, but this works. Now, that is interesting. That is very interesting. I like that. The trains should be long enough to facilitate this. There, height 30. One higher than the other coaster. This is going to have a big drop, though I don't really want to build too much in the underground over there, nor over here. So this coaster should have all its underground features over here, really. That can be arranged, I feel. Yeah, that shouldn't be too difficult to accomplish. Let's see. If I manage to... No. Fine, we will remove them. Not an issue at all. And then, at height 9, can I go... No. There is... Yeah, right. So basically what I need to do is just drop this even further. To height 5, for example. At height 5, we can pretty much go wherever we want with this coaster right now. And, well, that's also what we're kind of doing. I don't know, can I get like a... Nah, I thought as much. That would be asking too much. Though, perhaps. What we could do, of course... No. I don't think right now is the time to go down with this coaster already. But what we can do, of course, is we can now go up. Let's see, let's get the scenery back out there. There. Remove this tree. Oh. No, that is not gonna happen. Perhaps like this. No, let me... Yeah, right. I was one too early with this. Well, we can then do it like this, you know, just move everything. And of course, terrain. There. Let's see. 2 down. Now this shouldn't have too much speed right now. So I'm feeling confident in making a corkscrew. Yeah, I don't think we should do anything fancy right now, because I don't think that's gonna work out too well at the moment, but perhaps if we now then do another corkscrew and then a half loop. Yes, nice. And then we're gonna go with the on-ride photo section, because we do not have one. And then I think it is about time that we move this coaster to, well, out of the way of the trees, but to go somewhat more over here, you know, towards, say, this big tower, for example. And then have like a drop in there. Ooh, this is even more interesting, really. I wonder if I go... Oh man, that is such a shame, really. I kind of would love to have that curve in there. So here's what we're gonna do. Now that could be removed. Nice. And then we're gonna go up with this, you know, just a, well, sharp bump. And right now we're completely at... Ooh, you know what we could also do? We could, of course, also first go around and then have like a loop and then go down. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It has been completely decided. Oh, but no. What I need to do then really is... Basically, what I should have is an S-bend. And I think at the speeds at which it's going now, it shouldn't be really too much of an issue. There. And then if I can get what's the right entrance. Alright. Fine. I think that this would be killing off the gas pretty much instantly. Could I, however, no. No, this is a pretty tight fit, I'm afraid. Really, what I don't actually, yeah, that is the thing that I don't need. So we're gonna have just a bit of straight. Usually I don't really like those, but no, well. There, and now, ooh, you know what? Could we even get away with an extra 2? No, because then we would also hit the right entrance. So this is basically the only thing we can do with it. But look, oh, a tree in the way. Surprise! No. We're gonna go down with this. And right now, we are also in the underground. I'm not entirely sure whether or not we could go like through that loop, for example. We can damn well try. Let's see. But I have a feeling that, yeah, right now we have gone through the loop, but the way back is going to be, oh, possible, I guess. Oh, that is very, very interesting, let me tell you. Could I even get away with this? No. This is the only possible solution for this. Or, unless we do it like... Oh, alright, yeah, so that's not gonna work. Or, unless... Wait, hold on a second. And then... Oh. Right, so this hill isn't gonna work like I had hoped. This is quite literally the only possible way to get this working. I can't resist. We're gonna have to do this. It is out of the question to not do this. We have to. And yeah, right now though, I feel that, oh man, this is going to be quite bad for the G's. I already know this, but raise or lower the land. We will lower it because I think those cubic blocks out there. So right now I have this on a lift. I think we should add a few more boosted tracks to it. Remove this tree. And then I don't really know if these boosters are needed. So we're gonna have to do quite some thorough testing. But there. And then like this. And then of course, I mean, what else could go wrong other than this fries stall being in the way? Now the thing is, we could add a brake over here, and I'm inclined to do so actually. So let's add a brake there. I don't know how fast we will go, but just to be safe, we're gonna have this go 64. I think that should make it onto there. There's a lift and a booster, which should more or less push it through this corkscrew. Now, come on, game. Let me also remove this, because, yeah, we were running into issues with it. Then I want a helix down large. And then a helix down small. Oh, and then we hit terrain issues. That's fine. I'm cool. Now we're gonna lower this. And right now, it's going underground only to never resurface again. So, there. Okay, maybe just for once more. Just to get at a better position for the underground. Because I needed to go like this. We needed to hook up somewhere around over there. And that's basically what I'm trying to go for right now. You know, getting this thing to hook up. Let's see. if I were to just lower this, that works. And then with a... Yeah. Alright. Now, we're building in the underground so we can remove the trees from side. And in fact, I'm gonna use this view for a little while. Just so that I have a clear idea of where I can go. Because I believe that right now, this is where I cannot go, but this line should be available for construction, if I'm not mistaken. Now then, if we manage to go... No, there's a roller coaster in the way. Right now. Ooh, look at that. However, there is the issue of the station. I do believe that it would be best for us to actually manage to see if we can... Oh man, this is going to be quite difficult. What we could do though is at height 8, what we could do right now, I think that we actually really need to... Oh, never mind. I thought that the corkscrew could solve everything, but turns out it doesn't. I need to get a line on where I... Oh. Right, if I then do it like this... That's only one tile off though. Basically what I need is... I need to go below height 8. That's what I need to do. So... There. Don't want to go too low. At height 5 I can pretty much go wherever I need to. At height 4 I could do an even more amazing trick with a... no, at height 3 that is. With the helix up large. And then a helix up small. And then... No, that wouldn't line me up that well. No. I thought I could do a nice trick there, but it turns out that the nice trick isn't so nice. Unless, of course, I do it like this. And then do a helix up large here. And then a helix up small. Oh, wait, hold on a second. A helix up small. And then a helix up large. Okay, so never mind. Balls. Well, you know what? The one thing that we can do now is just align ourselves for the station. Which I think should be more or less on this line of tiles. No, we're still one off actually. Well, in that case, really sharp turn there. I hope the guests will forgive me for this. And then, oh man, we're still not even there. Wow, we are miles off. You know what, we'll just keep it banked. Move the whole shenanigan up by 2. And then even extend the bankiness over here. So that we have some more space to line up ourselves. Yeah, now I think right now I might have overdone it. So this is what I need. This is quite difficult, let me tell you. But I do believe that, boom, there, done it. Nice. Hold on a second, why am I seeing guests walking up there to that exit whilst I don't want that? We are going to need to have a no entry sign right over there. Yep, there. That is where we need it. Guests, I don't know where you're going, but I assume that we are also going to need a no entry sign over there. There, because basically it's all just shared exit. I only want you to move away from over there onto the path. Isn't that hard now, is it? Right, let's get the view back to normal, like this. Because we have built this coaster, there is nothing more for us left to do other than testing it. So let's do that. Let's see how this goes. Do the test ride and pray to the good gods that this ultra awesome coaster won't be too intense. I'm also quite curious to how this steel corkscrew one has. Well, that's not much of an increase. I thought it would be like a good 0.3 points of excitement added. Turns out hardly anything. Oh, look at this. We also got the Jurassic theming right now. But what I really want is spooky theming. What we are going to do though is place back a few more trees. I mean, we have been removing them rather generously, to put it mildly. Oh man, we've been removing them like crazy. So yeah, this is just to give back to nature, you know, being zen, getting in touch with the green side of myself. Let's see. Perhaps view over there. It's just the original scenery. I quite like it actually. I don't think it's too bad. There. And it has already returned to the station. Now, how are the G's? I don't see any excessive spikes there. It tips the 4, but that's pretty much it. Lateral G's. I don't see anything excessive over here either. Wow, look at that! Look at that! We now got ourselves a pretty awesome coaster. Nice! It's actually a freaking success. Good. We're gonna charge $5 for this. I know, really undercharged, but how many trains does this have? 2, and this one also has 2. So hold on a second. There's a lot of guests leaving right now. Hold on a second. We were on 1300 right now. They are leaving. This is not good. We need to continue building, basically. And we will do so. But first, we're gonna set up this coaster. I mean, this is just so amazing. Look, boom, there. Boom, there. Now, we are not going to wait 60 seconds. I do want this to keep on riding every 25 seconds. That seems about right. And then we need this. Yeah, so pretty much set up the same way. Now, we are going to call this Titan. No. Yeah, we are going to call this Titanium curve. There. You know, metals, both metal coasters. I think that is, you know, these names that I'm going with, I think they're pretty good actually. I think they're well thought of. Praise me and my awesomeness. Yeah, alright, I'm self-gloating a little bit too much. Now, for the coloring, first of all, let's get a proper view and close of all the windows. And let's just see over here. Wait, why are you... You do not have any gas going on? Why is that? Hold on a second. Oh, it's broken down, of course. Safety cutout. Why is nobody fixing that, really? I mean, you are going to... it's just broken down. Think that you are going to do this. Alright? The down twist. Yeah, it doesn't show up here, but really, this shows me that we might want to have an extra mechanic, because all of them are busy. In fact, we might want to have 2. There. Oh man, so many broken down rides, that's not good. Now, back to what we were doing, that is coloring. We're going to color this, and we need to do it in a classy way. So what I'm thinking of is... we could also go with a bluish track. We could then have white rails, and we could have like these supports. I don't like those, so we're not going to. We could also add grey supports. Grey supports don't look that bad. It also mixes it up a little bit, otherwise it's just a jungle of black supports really. You know, a bit of color variation isn't so bad. Though this looks quite good actually. Though I'm not completely satisfied with it, nor am I satisfied with that. Ooh. If I don't know, this, yeah, I like this. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go with this. It's decided. And then we're gonna go with the blue and the white line. There. Done! Good. Now, I'm pretty pleased actually with the ratings of this coaster. And I can only hope that right now it will be even higher. So, good for us. Now, one thing that we also need to do is down over here, where it's one big mess currently, I need to somehow manage to get ourselves a safety mechanic at this exit. And I need one that is patrolling over there only. So first I need to find out which tile. There, right at the corner of the ghost mansion. Right, well, fix mechanic, this is an easy trick now that I know how to do it. There, you're trapped. But we also need you, the handy dude. Mow grass is turned off, of course. Yeah, I think that should more or less cover it. So, good. Now let's get the view back to normal. That is with everything turned on. And you know what we're gonna do right now? We're going to hook up this stretch of infrastructure to over there. So we get like another circle in there, you know? The finishing piece of the park, really. And then we are going to build quite a few rides to keep our guest count above the 1200. I mean, those poor sods. Yeah, they're all pretty much broke. Same for you, probably. Yep. I mean, they're just leaving because they are out of money. No, except you, and you are rich. Balls. You are happy and you don't have any money. Probably the same for you. Yeah, so all the happy guests, they're leaving because they are out of money. Well, time to enlarge our infrastructure so that we can house more guests. Alright. Like I said, you know, we are just going to follow the... Oh, come on. We're just going to follow the, well, the hill over here, you know, the edge of where the hill starts. We are going to follow the terrain though, so we're gonna go down over here. Then we'll go down there. Keep it elevated one. Then this tree and bush need to be gone. And then right now, if we can go up, flat, up. Oh, this one's actually elevated. Right, that's not good. Now, guys, if you would be so... Oh, never mind. Yeah, now you got a problem. You are trapped. You are walking around on the grass. There. Got you. Gonna pick you up. There. Go into a ride. One of the many we got. There, we'll place some benches. I mean, first we need to cater towards the facilities of this area. So, there. Get a few of these out there. Because they're nice. Like that. Then get some light posts as well on the remaining pieces. I mean, we do take good care of the exterior and all that. Now, time to get some facilities. First, we're going to need a toilet. I mean, that is pretty much essential, really. Can't go without one. There. And then we are going to get ourselves, you know what, a souvenir store. We haven't really had one of those for a while. We're gonna give it the this color, the golden color. There. Then I want a drink stall at the very least. There. And that's gonna go, let's say right over there. Open up. Then I also want this, a candy bed for your teeth floss thing. And I also want a hot dog hut there. Right next to the umbrella store. There is quite a lot of facilities. Now what we of course also need is staff. Because this whole new area at the moment is totally not covered by staff. Well, we might want to change that. So, there. That should cover it, just the general path. Now what we're also going to do is we're going to get ourselves an extra guard and an extra soldier. Because right now, you know, with all the cool coasters that we got, I feel... Ooh, a gorilla! Screw the soldier, we're gonna go for gorillas. So right, now the infrastructure is finished. We can continue on building rides. And we are going to, because we kind of have to. Now what I am curious is... Yeah, right, so right now I'm only getting scenery. I think that with the jungle scenery I more or less have enough. I wanted the haunted scenery as well, but seeing how we have already gotten... wait, hold on a second. Oh, it's unknown, it just got researched. I mean, but seeing how we got already mine theming, Jurassic theming, abstract theming, jungle theming, I don't know. I think that's more than enough energy spent and money and bucks spent on researching stuff I don't really want. So, there. Now, what we are gonna do is we're gonna build a ride over there. And that is going to be the slide. Yeah, we're gonna build the slide over there. Alright. So, let's close this. I mean, this fits in perfectly over here, really. Right, a bit in a forgotten corner. But that's alright with me. I don't mind that. Now, let's hook this up. And we have the... Yeah, we have perfect hookup possibilities over there. Look, and right now the ugly terrain is also a bit hidden because we got that covered with Q path. Oh balls, really? I can't. All right, fine. What we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to lower this all the way up till there, and then hopefully we can get up here. I hope. Can I? And then go flat? Yes! Nice! Wow, that isn't the ugliest solution I've built. I mean, there are underground... You don't want to look at the underground, because solutions we've come up with there are far worse than this. Right, now, time to set this one up. Let's get this opened. And charge $5 for it. And you know what? Even though it is September at the end of the last year, what we're gonna do is we are going to do a quick pricing check. Because we've been playing for quite a while, and as I said, we're going to finish the park in one go. So, before we name and shame this, we are going to quickly do a quick pricing check again. And I find that, yeah, this one has been adjusted already. The roto drop is still making money. Though, let's see, 60%. Yeah, this definitely needs to stay on a little bit longer on the high pricing. This one though, yeah, Space Invaders. Oh, we never even raised this. Yeah, alright, that's somewhat bad. Oh, it's actually broken down as well. Where is our mechanic? I mean, I see so many... Where are you? And why are you... Oh, balls. I see what happened. He's over there thinking that he can walk like that. Of course, it doesn't work like that, but... Well, don't tell him, basically. Yeah, this side branch that I left in there is kind of... Well, you know, it's kind of, well, messing up the pathfinding of our stuff. So basically, we're just going to drop you right there because the Space Invaders isn't doing anything. Nor is this ride. Is this... I mean, hold on a second. Is it all broken down? I mean, I do get the impression. The Raging River, where are you? Also all the way over there. You do seem to be heading into the right direction though. Yeah, I think that you're gonna make it towards the raging river. That's not an issue really, but yeah, you're on the right way. Right, I was worried there for a moment, but it does seem that all the pricings are pretty much in the right spot here. I don't think we need to lower anything else. Well, what we could lower, of course, is this, but no, this is still new and freshly built. What we are going to check right now is what the ratings are now that we have ticked on this awesome option. Let's see. 8.1, 7.5. There. That is ratings. Man, nice. Very good. Now, back to the slide. We need to name it. And we are going to call this the Sleazer Down. No. We're going to call this the little tucked away corner ride thing. Happily ever after. Happily ever after. There. Also classy, I mean, it's a common known phrase, you know, for kid stuff, so there. It's a bit of a vague connection, but hey, it works for me. We're gonna do it like classy coloring, so I want white, and then perhaps this, or if we change it around, then that becomes an... Yeah, I like this a lot better, really. But I think that the classy red, and then perhaps a classy yellow. I think that this, yeah, I mean, we shouldn't expand this too much into a weird purple and whatever. This is the color that we should have for it. Good. Well, next ride that we're gonna build is also a gentle one, and it's gonna be this tower. Now, we have a tower there, we have a tower there. This is the most obvious next spot for another tower. So, there is the place where we're gonna build it. Of course, we're gonna go up to the max height with this. And, well, time to hook it up. And that is over here. Simple as that. Right around this, well, cotton candy flush thing. Or whatever it's called. I think it's cotton candy. I must say that I myself, as a kid, never really liked that, you know? It's way too sweet for me. Made everything stick and all that. There. Look. So easy hooking everything up. Oh! I did remove something. I think it was a light post. We are going to place that back. I mean, it's not that we really need any lights over here. Oh, and I also see more space for fountains. I mean, these fountains are really appreciated by the guests. They can even have thoughts and thinking like, oh, these jumping fountains, they are really nice. So, yeah, pretty good. Let's see. And we're also going to charge $5 for this. There. And yeah, this is all set up. We need a name for this. And we're going to call this long stick. There. And we could also call it long pole, but yeah, long stick just sounds better. There. We need to give this a paint job. And in terms of the pole itself, I think white would be quite fitting. And then with perhaps an... We have quite a bit of orange. I don't mind having a little bit more, actually. Now, we are going to have bright red tiles over here, just so that the guests can see it from the way down, you know, it stands out. Because this is really a lookout thing. Yellow and white is alright with me, excuse me. So, yeah, this is good. Now, we still have one thrill ride that we haven't built, and that is the Garvitron. And I said that we would build that over here. Well, it turns out, right now, we have reached this point in our expanding. So, we're gonna build it over here. Perhaps leave one tile in between for, I don't know what, but who knows what we're gonna have there. A shop install, perhaps. Let's see. Now this needs to be hooked up down over there, actually. Wait, hold on a second. Why is it raining all that much at the end of the park? I mean, I don't like that. Game, can I has dry weather, please? Let's rotate the view. Makes hooking everything up a lot easier. Really? No, let's see. We're gonna go behind this toilet with this one. Yeah, that's hooked up. Alright, and then for this ride... there's also a bush. Crap. Can I... That should hook it up, shouldn't it? It does. Nice. Very nice. Now, we are of course going to need a no entry sign there. And we're going to need a bench. Most definitely. There will be quite a few sick guests over here. What? And I get a chairlift? I mean, really, game? Really? Of all the things you could have given me, I get that. Balls. Now we're gonna give this the berserk mode. Because this is the back end of the park. There should be quite a few guests who by now have reached a high tolerance for intense stuff and all that. So, there. Well, I think we can open this one up. We do need a handy dude over here. Most definitely. I mean, well, so far we only really have the one handy dude who has to do the whole freaking area. Yeah, this one could definitely use some extra help there. We're going to call this the stomach shaker. And we're going to give this a quick respray. Shouldn't be too much fancy, really. No. White. Yes. But then with a green bar. Or green. No, I want black feet. And then I want dark green tiptoe things. Yeah, that works. Maybe a yellow thingy there. And then the bright green. You know what? Maybe even a mix of the yellow and the green. There. Alright. I think that's colored pretty alright. Now we're gonna add one more shop install there. And that is going to be... Oh, I was about to place a burger bar there. Oh, it's actually going to be a fry stall because we had to remove that. So we're going to replace one. Oh, really? I don't really need that over there, but fine. Now, it is October and the guest count is rising. Shall we place a few more trees back? I feel that it wouldn't be such a bad idea, really. So let's get a few more trees back here, out here. Not too many, you know. I don't want to just spam click it. Just where I feel that the landscape might have been voided of trees by me a little bit. Same over here. Yeah, well, let's also change up the trees we place a little bit. I mean, I know that these trees are also present, so... perhaps... Oh my! Yeah, we have... Ooh! Fountains! How could I forget? We have water! We need fountains. I mean, I know this isn't really needed at the moment. And I could also build another coaster. I had planned for one over here. But really, you know... Nah. We could always do that later on. So, no. For now, not gonna happen. But yeah, there is space for one. I mean, all in all, the whole park does already look quite good. I wish, though, that we had the spooky theming. Well, we don't really, unfortunately. You know what? We also might want to fix up the terrain here a little bit. Because of ugly square raisings in the terrain. There. And you know what? We're also going to paint it a little bit with the rusted walls thingy. There. Just to make it look better. There. Man, we should place a few trees back. Oh, a few. I mean, just two should do, really. perhaps, you know, I mean, this was with the whole overgrown theme and all that. We place a few of these weed bushes back. Don't know if it will do any good to the park, but you know, we have removed so many of these, we might as well place a few back, you know. Keep the original decayed state of the park intact for a little bit. There. Bushes, yay! Alright, so now, well, the one coaster that we are going to build, oh man, this would be the one really, but I don't think we have enough money to do this. I would build it over there, but no, I don't think that's going to happen. So, do we have anything new over there? No, we got chairlift. And we finished it! Yay! How good! Look at all of the guests applauding. I've paused it for it so that you can see it. First though, let's enter my name. Damage! We have done it. Look at all them applauding. Look at all the balloons go. Aww, I love this. This is such a good sight to behold. All the orange, yellow and dark orange balloons. Ah, so nice. Right, well, and with 1,370 guests in the park too, and that's quite a surplus. And we could, I think we could get to 1,400 if we had built this coaster over here. But, well, you know, can't have everything. Let's just zoom out and find out how the park looks from a distance. I mean, I must admit that, well, you know, it doesn't look too bad, I guess. We kept a nice, you know, edge around here. I think the coasters aren't, well, this isn't the most beautiful thing we've built, but for the rest, I think the coasters are also quite cool. Oh, do you hear that? Poo, 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 poo. They're all plopping away. Oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think that the coasters are also quite good. There aren't like unrealistic but ugly things. On this one, yeah, a little, I mean, this isn't really that good looking, but you know, for the rest, they look quite real, you know, with ups, downs, twists, going on the ground. I quite like it, really. I think it's pretty good. It's a good thing, though, that we cannot look in the underground, because that would have been quite bad. So we're not going to look there. What we are going to do, though, is find out which ride made us the most money. I mean, that's always quite good. The Raging River, actually. The Raging River is making us the most money. Oh my goodness. This must, I mean, for some reason, this ride is just freaking amazing and the guests love it. Like, more than a coaster. Even the Titanium Curve and the Phantom, they're all doing less than this, the Raging River. I don't know really. I don't know how this works really, but those water rides, man, they're actually freaking good. Well, on that note, I'd say join me next time when we will play more Rollercoaster Tycoon and perhaps in a new playlist, because I don't really know if YouTube allows for more than 200 videos in a playlist. Well, I guess we'll find out next time.